What's the point of working your ass off if your body can't even enjoy the life that you are currently building? And let me guess your day over here. You wake up, you're already tired, coffee, email, messages, you're already commuting 10 to 12 hours, if not more, to your work. You come home, your energy is gone, your kids wants to play, your partner wants to go out for dinner or get a little bit naughty in the room, but the only thing that you want is to sit down on that sofa and maybe chill and watch a movie. And the gym, you tell yourself, when things will calm down, I'll start. But works never comes down, life never comes down, and you know that better than I do. But here's the hard truth right now. It's not that you don't have the time, it's that right now your health is just simply not a priority. You always show up for your boss, your clients, your company, your friends, your family, but when it's time to show up for your own self, you simply don't. And if this triggers you a little bit because it's true, hit a like button. Not for the algorithm, but for you to say, okay, I'm ready to hear this. You can ignore your body for years and it will stay quiet. And then one day it will send you an invoice, and that invoice would look like this. Back pain every morning, knees hurting when you're on the stairs, out of breath after one sprint with your kids, blood pressure creeping up, stiff hip, tight shoulders, no mobility, belly fat that doesn't even move. And you're working so hard for your family, for future freedom, for comfort. But imagine this. You reach 45, 50 years old and you finally have the money, but your body is broken. You can't hike, you can't play, and you can't travel without pain. You don't even feel comfortable taking your shirt off on holiday. All of that I don't have time to train will turn into I wish I started this earlier. And I don't want you to have that invoice. Listen, I'm not here to guilt trip you. And I coach busy professionals every single day. CEOs, lawyers, entrepreneurs, fathers of 3 to 4 kids. But all of them have something in common. And they all said the same thing to me. Azer, I don't have time. But now they are lifting heavier weights. They are doing regular cardio without dying, moving better, thanks to the mobility and the stretching, and eating high quality food without actually an extreme diet. And these people didn't get an extra hour in their day. They just got honest with themselves. If I don't prioritize my body now, I am going to pay for it later. Before I even talk about the blueprint in this video, we need to talk about structure, because this is where 99% of people are going to fail. Most people are just trying to get in shape with a random effort. One week they're gonna go to the gym 4 times, and then the next 2 weeks they're gonna go 0. They're gonna eat clean for 3 days, and then they're back on their takeaways and their snacks. There's no structure. And when there's no structure, you can't be consistent. And you can't even measure progress like that. And you actually can't know if what you are currently doing is actually working. You have to understand, structure is simply this. A clear plan on how you train and how you move and how you eat. Because when you have a structure, you're gonna remove this decision fatigue. Oh my God, what should I do today? And you're gonna create this habit that your body and brain knows exactly what is coming. You can obviously adjust it, but if something isn't working, you tweak it. You tweak that structure, not the whole system, especially if you're a busy person. Structure is going to be your best friend, and you already know that. You already know that if you use structure at work as booking your calendars, your meetings, and your deadlines, you know exactly that you have to do the same thing for your body. No structures equals random results, and a clear structure equals predictable results. All right, let's start with the 4 major pillars that you need to emphasize on. The first one is going to be strength training, because this is the foundation of your physique. And why strength training is so important? Because it's what builds muscles. It's what shapes your body, increases your metabolism, protects your joints and bones, and make you feel strong and capable in your daily life. Obviously, if it's done properly. And if you only do cardio, you might get smaller. but you're often gonna end up as smaller, still soft version of yourself. So strength training is what changes the way your clothes fit, the way you stand, the way you age. And for busy people, it's even actually the most important part because you're sitting the whole day in front of your computer, you're stressed, you're not moving much. The strength training is going to be the main pillar of what builds a strong and healthy body. And it doesn't necessarily need to be that fancy. You just need a structured strength routine that you need to repeat on a weekly basis, where you slowly get stronger over time. This is how you build a body that is not just skinny or less fat, but strong, athletic, and resilient for years. The second pillar is going to be stretching and mobility. Now, strength alone is not going to be enough, all right? If you're a busy person, you're probably sitting the whole day in front of your computer. Your hips are gonna be tight, your chest, your shoulders. Even if you only lift weights without working on your mobility, you're just simply building muscles on top of what is stiff and a restricted body. And that's why mobility and stretching are a core part of our structure over here. And why are they important? Because they're gonna increase the blood transportation and oxygen in your overall body. It will help you move better, even in your everyday life and your strength sessions, and protect your joints and keep you actually being able to do the simple little tasks in your everyday life. Playing with your kids, bending, twisting, sitting without having any back problems. And you don't need to become a yoga master, all right? You need to be structured in your mobility routine. A few minutes just to open up a little bit your hip and your shoulders, a few little simple stretches for your back and chest. And if they're done consistently, it's actually going to be very beneficial, and not trying to do them only when it's necessary because your back is hurting you, because this is what makes your body actually feel free and not trapped. A strong body that can't move is not really useful, all right? That's why we're trying to really focus in building a strong and mobile body. And the third pillar over here is going to be high quality food. Training is important, but if your food is chaos, your energy and results will be chaos too. It's not rocket science over here. If you eat shit, you're gonna feel like shit. So why does nutrition matters that much? Because it controls 80% of the results. Your energy during the day, your recovery after the training, your ability to lose fat and also keep it off, and your long-term health and longevity. You can't out-train a diet that's all junks and takeaways. For busy people, high-quality food is not about perfection or a strict diet. It's about having a simple structure around food. And most of your meals are built from real food and not processed food. Enough protein to support your muscles, plenty of fruits and vegetables for your health and digestive system, controlling the obvious, the junk, and also the liquid calories. Because when nutrition has a structure, you're not always on a diet or off of a diet. You know now roughly how you eat during the week. And your body has what it needs to actually change from the work that you are putting in. So again, it all comes down to the structure, and the food plays a major role in this equation. And the last pillar of this blueprint is going to be recovery. Believe it or not, resting is important as well, because when you're tearing down those muscle tissues in the gym and the muscle fibers, somebody needs to heal them. Somebody needs to fix them. And if you're not recovering properly, it's going to affect the overall of your performance and actually your mood as well. And this is why a lot of people in the fitness industry or in the world don't really emphasize on this. Recovery is great. So working hard is good, but working smart is better. And that's why I'm gonna give you a little trick over here that you could actually start doing it right now. And starting from today is to sleep and wake up at the same time. So if you're gonna sleep at 11, you're gonna wake up at 6. You wanna keep it always at this window so your body gets adjusted to it and get comfortable with it. And obviously, you can go on some special occasions and disrupt it, but it won't have a major impact because of all those weeks where you were waking up and sleeping at the same time. And that's going to make a tremendous change in this. Now you have had a good understanding of what really makes a great physique and the foundation of a great physique: the strength training, the mobility stretching, the food, and the recovery. So this is the 4 pillars that you need to have on your on your blueprint every single week. And with my clients at the gym and online as well, this is what I always emphasize on: strength training to really build up those muscles, because they're very important to have to sustain this whole body. And then you have the strength and mobility to increase the blood circulation and oxygen throughout your whole body, because of those lactic acid that's gonna be built up through because of those strength trainings. And then you're gonna have the food, which is not rocket science. The high quality food really plays a major role over here. If you eat shit, then you're gonna feel shit. So make sure you eat on quality food and avoiding processed food. And then recovery is a cherry on top of the cake, because that's going to determine the overall of your results. So guys, thank you so far for watching this video. And I know it's a lot to consume in one go, because each point we're gonna go into details every single time, and this is where people mainly get lost. So there's a lot of science happening behind all of this, because this profession of taking care of the others, of guiding people throughout this journey, is not an easy path, because people come in with many problems. So this is the most important tool that I personally use myself, and also with my clients in the gym, to really help them build a physique that is sustainable, and they are happy, sexy, and enjoy time with their loved ones. And once again, guys, if you are struggling with this sort of structuring, you can book a quick call with me. We can sit down, talk, and how I could help you out to build the physique that you want to. Obviously, thanks for watching this video. I hope you've learned something new, and obviously subscribe to the video. Comment down below what you are actually struggling with, so we can make the best out of it together.